Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Regular. Point it right. Watch out.
Mayfield comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Baker now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 6. Complete to Emeka Abuka. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Real. Kings, hey, alert. Done.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
What's up?
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
What's up?
From the red zone now. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this one doesn't go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. It's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Real. What's up?
This is Irving on 2nd. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
180.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on third down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Up, up. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
Mayfield to throw for it. They connect for the first. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Now right there's the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A 5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal at the Falcons' 14-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. About ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now. They need 7. Motioning the tight end now. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Robinson throwing here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Play made by Jacob Parrish.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Lamar now from the gun. That one complete to Pitts. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They send a man in motion. The design run, Jackson keeping it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Oh, he batted the touch pass forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons finish up their opening drive.
Touchdown.
Lat McConkey with a touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. It's his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Point it right. Kings. Up.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. 20. Real.
Irving trying to run for the first. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
What is going on here? He doesn't let this one go into the end zone. He's going to return it from the goal line.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Lamar. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Left for Lamar. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
Now Jackson on third down. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Lobs this deep down the middle. What a dive! I think he caught it! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Real quick, 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. From the gun, Jackson. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
180! Real. 50. What's up?
Looking to throw. That's complete, Mike Evans. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
20. Start.
Throwing here just before halftime. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
180. You. Check. 180.
They've got a man in motion. Jackson looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
180.
Here he goes, third and long. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. So on fourth down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180. Hey, alert.
Ryan begins with a run by Irving. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Good. Up. 180. Run. Alert. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
There's no rest to my shutting down. Whatever I got your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Good. What's up?
Working inside the red zone. Couldn't find a completion on first down. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
180. What's up?
They give to Irving, left side. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. And he's tackled for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Play fake. Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go. Nice.
Running left is Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here's the backup. First throw. Setting up the screen. It's Flowers. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long for him here. Downfield, and Tislaw has it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow when they watch it on tape. They're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Here's Penix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kicked well, and this is good! good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Alert! Kings!
From the gun, Mayfield. On the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
King! 180! Stop!
Irving gets it on the draw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Dumped off to his running back. Irving a first down and more. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Regular! 20! Hey, alert 30! Pistol! Watch out!
Mayfield now from the gun. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Complete to Jerry Judy. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Pistol! 180! Point it right! Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. On the return, here's Mims. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, officer! Where's your eye? Hey, report!
Slot man motioned over. First down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score, and they're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. That'll be the first and more. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's first and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Jackson yet again. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Falcons needing 4 points. Here's first and 10 from the 47. And again, it's Jackson. Jump off caught by his back. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. That play good for 17 on the first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. He'll look to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here he is to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Robinson. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Right, ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. What does only mean? Wait till it. Give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Good. 180. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Here he is to throw. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Good. 180. Cut.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good. Regular. 180. Kings. Real. What's that?
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
26-yard line.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
180.
Baker throwing again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
180. Point it right. Alert. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. Watch.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. That's completed right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All right, now there's the timeout. So seemingly down to their final breath, they get the big play, Brock, and now a field goal forces overtime. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. This one's pushed too far. He misses it left. And his time expires. This game ends on that miss. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill, What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out better? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check